In today's world of globalization, transfer of technology and production is the norm. Old and redundant or outdated production units or infrastructure projects are relocated when new technology supersedes it. This is true of any chemical plant, steel plant, power plant, or any infrastructure project. Dismantling and relocation of plant and machinery is an extremely complex operation. Cost overruns can be controlled or mitigated immensely using technology. At the very outset, creating an as-built inventory is critical to the whole relocation project. What you have bought as per drawing and to physically verify with machinery installed is an important job. In several cases, one has to make missing isometric drawings as well as piping drawings to ensure the inventory is complete in all respects. Minute attention to documentation detail helps in going forward at time of engineering service support for AASB inventory as well as chartered engineer consultations. This documentation is critical as it is the basis to use modern technology to track and identify machinery right through the lifespan of the project. The use of barcoding together with conventional color coding makes easy identification while relocating and dismantling of machinery and piping. Our personnel use different barcode stickers with multiple colors to easily identify cargo. Every cargo which goes in the container is mapped and can be searched by part number or barcode number. There are several advantages to barcoding while relocating or dismantling. One has an instant detection of any shortages or pilferages at the very beginning of the project. Our barcoding app, also known as Cargo Management System or CMS, allows us to create milestones on all activities as per the client's requirements. These milestones, once recorded in the system, help us track the cargo throughout its journey to destination. Barcoding ensures quick and accurate installation using a mobile app as opposed to the conventional method of tracking cargo. Thus, timely action can be taken to avoid project delay due to non-availability of material and not to mention cost overruns. Our CMS app can also upload images from a mobile phone, thus ensuring live visibility at all times. This mobile app has been developed in-house after years of experience in dismantling and relocating plants and has been an immense source of advantage to all stakeholders in the project. The methodology adopted by us from sheer experience of past projects is to ensure the as-built inventory matches the packing list with accurate barcoding labels. This helps in creating a precise packing list which will ensure efficient loading of cargo onto the vehicle or any road transportation documentation. Port handling and customs clearance using barcoding assists in smooth loading onto ships. Amongst our experience is also moving a second-hand oxygen plant for Satvahana Ispat and also ranging from dismantling and shipping 33,000 freight tons of a melamine manufacturing plant for Samsung Industries from South Korea to Russia, to moving whole second-hand tire plants from Antwerp and Hamburg to Mumbai for Apollo Tires, to name a few clients from our immense experience in dismantling and relocating plants worldwide. Wilh Loesch India is part of an over 100-year-old German project forwarding MNC specializing in dismantling and relocation of used plants. Our global presence and experience, supported by our own offices in over 18 countries, including Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and China, makes us an ideal choice. With the clear motto of "We are there where you need us," we cater to the most difficult terrain and the remotest area on a pan-India basis, headquartered in Mumbai. Wilh Loesch, we are there where you need us.
How do we dismantle a megastructure like this, the size of 2 football fields, in a period of just 4 months? How do you do it without any errors or breach of safety measures? How do you do it without disrupting the operations of nearby establishments? Impossible. You would think so. It's just being done by the team at Wilh Loesch. March 2017. The Wilh Loesch Group has been awarded to dismantle a plant that belongs to one of the biggest oil and gas companies in Southeast Asia, Petronas. Their job? To get a megastructure, a complete PVC plant, cut out part by part, packed and shipped from Malaysia to India within just 150 days from start to finish.
In technically demanding assignment like this, there's no room for error, as this will cause costly downtime to our projects and to our client.
Moving megastructures from one part of the world to another in a short time span is an engineering feat only a few dare to take up.
From the word go, we had 2 main focus: safety and speed, and we would not compromise any of this.
Terengganu, located in the eastern coast of peninsular Malaysia, is an industrial and petrochemical hub. There are huge petrochemical complexes near Paca and Kerta. The project started in Kerta, where the PVC plant was situated.
A massive project of this size needs to get a lot of clearances from authorities. We handle all the documentation in-house to make sure when we hit the ground, there are no delays. I must say, we have a very good team which can handle all necessary documentation in a professional and accurate way.
As the decommissioning project started, the first job in hand was to get the containers delivered to the site. These would be necessary to load onto the ship the small loose items such as cables, pipes, instruments, gadgets, pumps, and control panels. The equipment for dismantling, as well as machinery such as cranes, forklifts, skylifts, scissor lifts, and scaffolding, reached the site soon.
Planning at every stage is crucial to ensure project viability and cost control. We have planned every step and every process in extreme detail.
The next step was to barcode every component of the plant. This was done before the cutting work commenced, based on the isometric drawings provided by the plant owners.
Our objective was twofold: to dismantle the plant and also to make sure it can be reassembled successfully. Therefore, every procedure had to be correctly coded and documented for the reassembly team.
Once the barcoding was completed, the dismantling work started at a feverish pace. Close to 120 workers were employed at the site to conduct the dismantling process. Since the site was being deconstructed with heavy machinery in a tight area, safety was a major factor for the team. A small mistake by anyone could lead to a fatal accident.
Safety on the site for our workers was critical. We will never compromise on it.
All crews were qualified with CIDB or Construction Industry Development Board permit, as well as oil and gas safety passport. In-house training from NIOSH or National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health were conducted to fulfill all safety requirements. All contingency plans were put in place, like fire and chemical safety. With the help of the safety officer, daily checks and balances on the ground were conducted to ensure zero tolerance towards non-compliance.
We managed to pull off this huge project without a single accident, not even a small incident. That speaks a lot about our safety practices.
Once the plant was completely dismantled, it was now time for the shifting activity to start. Among the dismantled items, there were some oversized and heavy units, such as reactors, vessels, tanks, and silos, some of them close to 8 meters in diameter. After conducting detailed route survey, the best possible route was identified to transport these oversized items from the project site to Keemaman Port. The journey started at around 2300 hours with police escort and arrived at the storage yard the next morning around 0800 hours. It took the team 9 hours to complete the journey of 45 kilometers. Removal of traffic lights, electricity, and telecommunication cables, tree trimming, road leveling, and high-tension cables shut down were executed during the convoy.
Being there on the ground is critical for the success of such a project. You must be aware of all the on-ground issues and be prepared to tackle them immediately.
Finally, it was time to lift the cargo into the ships. The port of Kurta Keemaman, located around 32 kilometers from the plant site, was selected as the embarkation port for the cargo to set sail. The heavy cargo would travel to DG Port near Mumbai in India, its final destination. Close to 16,000 freight-ton cargoes were loaded and shipped with 2 separate break bulk vessels. All loading and lashing activities of the cargo were supervised by the team to ensure the cargo met all loading requirements and was shipped successfully.
This project is a great example of teamwork. Without teamwork and understanding, such a mega project cannot be accomplished.
With the successful decommission of the PVC plant in Terengganu, Wilh Loesch has proved once again their technical expertise in moving specialized goods, covering cargoes from different industries like oil and gas, automotive, electrical and electronics, manufacturing industries, and many more, on sea, on land, or by air. Wilh Loesch is a name you can trust.